Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and a very warm welcome to SLIIT, the pioneer and the largest degree awarding institute in all Sri Lanka. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of 2022 in SLIIT. To start off today's proceedings, I would like to cordially invite Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, to welcome and address the gathering. Professor Lakshman L. Ratnayaka brings more than 48 years of experience to the education industry, and he is a senior professor and the chairman of SLIIT since 2014. He is an emeritus professor in civil engineering at University of Moratuwa. He has served as an adjunct professor at University of Calgary, Canada, and adjunct associate professor at the Utah State University of USA. He was the vice chairman of the UGC from 2001 to 2006, the dean of the Faculty of Engineering from 1995 to 2001, and the head of the Department of Civil Engineering from 1989 to 1994 in University of Moratuwa. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka is a past president of the Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka, a past president of the Chartered Institute of Transport, Sri Lanka, and a past chairman of the Board Trustees, IESL. Sir, we welcome you to address the gathering.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Deputy Vice Chancellor and the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Saman Tilakasiri, heads of departments. We have various heads of departments attending the ceremony today, but they will be introduced to you by the Dean. And also, we have the Associate Dean to the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Chulantha Kulasekara, professors and other senior staff of the Faculty of Engineering, parents and dear students. On behalf of the SLIIT community, let me warmly welcome to the SLIIT. SLIIT was established in 1999, primarily to train IT professionals needed at that time. I too was a member of the Board of Directors in 1999 when we established the SLIIT. The reason why the government supported us in establishing SLIIT, we had the deans of engineering when I was a dean at Moratuwa University, deans of science faculties, and deans of other heads, not deans, directors of Institute of Technologies. We were summoned to the to the Finance Ministry and asked us whether the universities can train 1,000 students at a given time, intake of 1,000 students to the universities in the field of information technology. So the university deans were not in agreement because, as you know, starting a program in a university takes long period of time and they wanted it immediately. So then we decided, we came out with an idea to have a separate institute for IT. So that's how we began SLIIT in 1999, and year 2000, we were able to take 300 students. In fact, these 300 students were selected out of 4,000 applications among the students who have got through the A-level results. We had to take only 300 because we didn't have facilities. We did not have the Malabar campus at that time. We had only the metro campus. I think others will let you know. the various campuses we have. Since then, we have been growing fast. Today, we have nearly 15,000 students, undergraduates studying at SLIIT, Malawarachi campus, and other campuses belonging to SLIIT. Once we start developing the IT, we felt that we should embark on programs which are somewhat related to IT. So initially, we established a department called Department of Electronic and Computer Engineering. Then the SLIIT established the Faculty of Engineering with Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, and Electrical and Electronic Engineering. So with these departments and the faculty, we started recruiting or enrolling students in 2014. Since then, we have been graduating a large number of engineering graduates. And also, later on, we added a quantity surveying program, which was in high demand at that time, and still there's a high demand for quantity surveying graduates. And the Dean of the Faculty perhaps will give more details about these programs. An important aspect of our culture at SLIIT, we warmly welcome students from all communities. And we welcome students from all religious beliefs. And also, we welcome students from all different economic or income levels. Once you are enrolled here, we make sure that all are treated equally and in a very respectable manner. There is absolutely no discrimination because of your ethnicity or religion or culture or the area from which you come from or the school you have attended. So those do not matter to us once you are enrolled here. What is important is your academic performance as far as academic side is concerned, and also what is more important is your discipline, behavior, and also we have a large number of facilities for you to do extracurricular and co-curricular activities, which are very important to us, because we would like our graduates to do well in society. To do that, we require certain skills. To acquire those skills, we need to follow and pass exams, but at the same time, we have to do community work, sports, and so on. So SLIIT provides all the facilities and support for you to take part in many activities, which is very important to you in a student life of a university. University is a different place to a school. As students, we have to put a lot of effort to gain knowledge on our own or with your peers, friends, seniors, and also with the technology that is available to you, unlike those days when we were students. The library is also very modern in the sense there are e-books, e-journals, which you can access from your home. So we have a wonderful opportunity for you to study and excel in your studies and also be a good citizen. Because if you are doing well in your chosen field of study, and also if you are a good citizen, and we would like all the SLIIT graduates to be of excellent examples to others who will like to recruit more SLIIT graduates, because what is important for many people in the industry, not only your technical knowledge, but also the other attributes you have. You may have gained some good attributes during your school days, but we will provide all the opportunities and advice for you to gain good attributes that are needed for a professional and also as an ordinary citizen. So with these few remarks, I will once again warmly welcome you to SLIT and wish you good luck in your 4-year stay, or for the country saving program, it will be a 3-year stay at SLIT, and we hope to see you in 3 or 4 years' time at the graduation ceremony with your parents in the same auditorium. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Next, I would like to invite Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Academics, to introduce SLIIT in brief. Professor Nimal Rajapaksa served at 4 Canadian research universities for over 30 years before he joined Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology as the Deputy Vice-Chancellor in September 2019. He is an alumnus of University of Maratua. He has served as the head of the Department of Civil Engineering at University of Manitoba and as the head of Department of Mechanical Engineering at the University of British Columbia. Professor Rajapaksa was the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences at Simon Fraser University, Canada. Professor Rajapaksa also served as Vice President of Carleton University, Canada. His research interests are in applied mechanics and emerging materials, and his research has been funded by several Canadian and international organizations. He currently serves on the editorial boards of 4 international journals. He has served as a reviewer for universities around the world. Sir, we welcome you to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to everyone. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, Professor Saman Tilakasiri, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Chulanta Kulasekara, Associate Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Heads of Departments of the Faculty of Engineering, Senior Academic Staff members, and members of the Central Administration. Dear new students and parents, on behalf of Professor Lalit Gamage, Vice Chancellor of SLIIT, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to SLIIT. We know that you have many choices when it comes to selecting a university. And we are very pleased that you have actually chosen the Faculty of Engineering at SLIIT to study. As Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, the Faculty of Engineering started about 10 years ago. But as an institution, we have made very significant investment. If you look at actually in terms of the education in Sri Lanka, outside the state university system, I think developing the Faculty of Engineering at SLIIT was the largest investment that any academic institution has done in the past. You will notice that we have excellent laboratories. We have hired highly qualified staff members. In fact, in the Faculty of Engineering, there are close to 90 staff members, and we have, I think, close to about over 25 people with PhDs who will be actually teaching you. So that is the investment that we have made in the faculty. And we continue to develop the faculty because we consider the contributing to the engineering education in Sri Lanka is an important responsibility of SLIIT. As Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, the students of SLIIT come from all corners of Sri Lanka. And they belong to different religions, different ethnic groups, different social and economic backgrounds. But after you enter SLIIT, we treat you equally. We are an institution that promote diversity as well as mutual respect, good values, and professionalism. As members of SLIIT, as students of SLIIT, we want every student to follow those principles and values and respect their peers and to contribute to the good name of this institution. Let me take a few slides to introduce you to SLIIT. Professor Ratnayaka talked to you. He is a distinguished academic, was the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering at University of Moratuwa, and also the Vice Chair of the University Grants Commission, and past President of the Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka. So we are delighted to have such a distinguished leader actually leading this institution as the Chancellor and the Chairman. Our Vice Chancellor is Professor Lalit Gamage. He is the founder of this institution, and he has made numerous contributions to the development of IT education and IT industry in Sri Lanka. He served as the chair of the Information and Communication Technology Agency, and then in various other government bodies as well as business bodies. He is also an affiliate professor of the University of British Columbia. We have two Deputy Vice Chancellors at SLIIT, myself and Dr. Atula Pitigalarachi, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor for International. There are 6 deans: the Dean of the Faculty of Computing, the Dean of the School of Business, and the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, that is the faculty that you will be enrolling, Professor Samant Tilakasiri, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Dean International, who looks after our international collaborations and international programs, and Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. At this time, I would also like to introduce the members of the administration who are with us. So first let me introduce Mr. Yashas Malawarachi, who is the Director of Academic Affairs. Next, Mr. Udita Gamage, Director of Student Services, and retired Major General Priyantha Senaratna, the head of our Campus Safety and Security Unit. The other members on the stage will be introduced by Professor Samant Tilakasiri during his speech. SLIIT is nationally and internationally recognized institution. Our degrees are approved by the University Grants Commission and the Ministry of Education. We are a member of the Association of Commonwealth Universities and also a member of the International Association of Universities. The IT degree programs offered by SLIIT is the only IT program that is accredited by the Institution of Engineering and Technology of UK. We also have other accreditation, including the CSSL accreditation. Our programs with Curtin University are accredited by the Engineers Australia, and then we have our architecture program accredited by the Royal Institute of British Architects. The vision of SLIIT is to advance knowledge, foster and promote innovation, to enrich lives and broaden horizons. To do that, our mission is to create an outstanding learning and research environment for our students and staff to be innovative and dedicated to excellence. We want to produce graduates with strong analytical, problem-solving, and communication skills to serve our nation and beyond. And if you look at our record over the past 20 years, you will see that we have in fact done that very well. We are also a university with a national footprint. Our main campus is located here in Malabar, where we offer actually most of our programs. Majority of our facilities are here. But we started at Metro Campus in Bank of Ceylon Merchant Tower in Kolpiti. And we continue to offer programs there, particularly the first 2 years of the IT program. We have a center in Matara. We have a brand new campus that is under construction in Kandy. And that will be available by the end of next year. And we want to actually have about 5,000 students in our Kandy campus, where we plan to offer a full suite of programs. We have a center in Kurunagala, and we also have a center in Jaffna. We are currently actually developing that center in Jaffna to expand the programs as well as the space in that center. Last year, we developed a new campus at Nawam Mawatha for our programs with Curtin University, and that campus is known as SLIIT International. SLIIT has many facilities. The traditional facilities such as teaching facilities such as classrooms, labs, and so on. In addition to that, we also offer various other facilities to our students. We have a good gymnasium. We have a medical center with a doctor. We have student development center, a career guidance unit. You will hear more details about these things from Mr. Malawarachi. And we are actually developing a brand new library that will occupy 3 floors in the new building that will accommodate about 1,000 students at a given time. We are also very proud of our students and staff and their achievements. And I just want to highlight an achievement that our students made this year. In the Microsoft Imagine Cup 2022, this is a worldwide competition, and the whole world is divided into 3 regions: Asia, Middle East and Europe, and the Americas. And after a very strong competition from each region, they pick actually the regional champion. So this year, the regional champion from Asia came from SLIIT, and those are the 4 students, our team. And they were invited to Microsoft head office in Seattle, USA, where they competed with the other 2 teams. They became runners-up, but we hope that in future, not very far away, that a group of students from this institution will once again participate in the Imagine Cup competition and become world champions. We are also an institution that promotes entrepreneurship. So majority of our students will graduate from here and work for an organization and climb the ladder within those organizations. But we also promote our students to be entrepreneurs. In other words, to start their own companies and to grow business and to contribute to the economic development of the country. And I'm showing you here 2 examples. And I just want to mention particularly about Arimac, which is now a multi-million-dollar company based in Colombo and employing a large number of people. And that is a company that belongs to one of SLIIT graduates. And there are many such examples. We also have an incubator here on campus, and where some of the very well-known companies in Sri Lanka actually started initially as startup companies. So we welcome individuals both within SLIIT and outside to come here and then experience our facilities, develop their startup companies, and then at the next stage go and take those companies to outside. Now, studying in a university is also actually not just academics. Yes, you have to follow your academics very well, get good grades, and graduate. But the university also offers you many opportunities to develop other skills, particularly what are known as soft skills. And because when you go to the outside world and start working or competing for jobs, you will find that things such as leadership skills, communication skills, your ability to work in a team, meet deadlines, organizational skills, all these things become very important. And we offer many opportunities for our students to develop those skills. So if you look at our calendar, there are a lot of events actually organized by our students. In fact, 2 weeks ago, the Faculty of Engineering students organized the SLIIT's Got Talent. It's a major event that was held at the BMICH. And our students went there and showed their musical, dancing, and various other skills. Students from all faculties participated in that event, but it was organized by students from Faculty of Engineering. So there are many such opportunities, and I encourage all students to actually, based on your interest, to participate in those activities. You may have different interests. Some of you may be interested in sports. We have many opportunities actually for you to do sports. You may be interested in music. You may be interested in drama, art, or voluntary service, social service. So there are opportunities to, based on your interest, please pick one or two and then make sure that you gain those valuable soft skills. Now, as Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, in 4 years' time, we would like to see you here with your parents to get your degrees. Now, as I mentioned to you earlier also, this is an institution that is very much committed to time. We don't want to lose time. And that is why when the pandemic hit, we were the first to actually go online, and we developed a very sound online examination system also. During the pandemic, we graduated more than 2,000 students. None of the students who were enrolled at SLIIT had to delay their studies. We made sure they graduated within a reasonable time with no delays. Right? So that is how we work actually. And for that, we expect our students to follow good discipline, and as I mentioned at the beginning, to be very respectful, right? Because this is a university where we promote diversity and various other values, and we want you to be part of that. And with those remarks, once again, I welcome you to SLIIT, and I wish you every success with your studies here, and hope to see you in 4 years' time at this auditorium to get your degrees. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to invite Professor Saman Tilaksiri, Dean of Faculty of Engineering, to share a few words to the gathering. Professor Tilaksiri graduated with first-class honors from University of Moratuwa in 1990, obtained MSc for Imperial College, London, UK in 1992. He obtained his PhD from the University of South Florida, USA in 1996, and served the Department of Civil Engineering at University of Moratuwa and became a professor in civil engineering in 2009. He was also the director of undergraduate studies of the Faculty of Engineering at University of Moratuwa from 2001 to 2004. Professor Saman Tilaksiri is a fellow of the Institution Engineers Sri Lanka and an international professor engineer of the IESL. He also practices as a geotechnical engineering consultant for national projects and currently serves as the senior geotechnical consultant to Outer Circular Highway Project Northern Section and Section 1 and 2 of the Central Expressway Project. Sir, we welcome you to address the gathering.
Thank you for the nice introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Deputy Vice Chancellor of SLIIT, and directors of SLIIT, Associate Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Head of Departments of various departments of engineering, my colleagues at Faculty of Engineering, and non-academic staff of the Faculty of SLIIT, and also my dear students and the parents. So let me warmly welcome you to the Faculty of Engineering. I know the anxiety you are going through. I was there a few times in my career, and let me tell you that we are there to help you out in the Faculty of Engineering. And so whenever you require our help, we are there to help you. And also the non-academic staff is there to help you. So don't feel you have come to a new place and new environment, so don't feel that. So let me have the presentation for you. So let me start that there are 5 departments, and so we have Professor Chulanta Kulasekara working as the Associate Professor, Associate Dean of the Faculty, and he is a Professor in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. We have Migara Yenege as the Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, and so you will meet this during the career of your stay here in the SLIIT. Head of Department of Civil Engineering, Professor Ayanta Gomez. Dr. Mudit Karunaratne is Head of Department of Materials Engineering. Head of Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Dr. Nimsiri Abesinghe. Chartered Quantity Surveyor, Tilanka Vijayasinghe, Head of Department of Quantity Survey. So you will actually hear from them on 17th of October, where we have the faculty orientation. They will address you there. So we offer a common engineering program, even though we have different departments in the department Faculty of Engineering. So we offer engineering first year as a common program to all entering into the engineering program. So that was headed by Professor Chandana Pereira. Unfortunately, he is not here today because he is attending a conference at University of Sri Jagadhanapura. So he will be there and address you on 17th of October. And the quantity surveying program, first year coordinator is Chartered Quantity Surveyor, Mrs. Nishanti Gunaratne. So they will actually lead the team. Professor Chandana Pereira and Chartered Quantity Surveyor Nishanti Gunaratne will lead the team for the first year studies. So we have, say, if I give a brief introduction about the faculty, we have 11 undergraduate program and postgraduate program. So I will elaborate on the undergraduate program later. So I have to elaborate about the postgraduate program that we are having in the faculty. So we are offering the MPhil degrees and PhD degrees from 2015. So in 2015, we had a thorough review by the Ministry of Higher Education. So they granted us the permission to offer MPhil and PhD degrees. So since then, we have developed our research program at the Faculty of Engineering. So we have about 20 full-time research students engaged in their research right now. So the research will actually were done by the under the supervision of the staff members. So the staff members get their knowledge updated, and this updated knowledge will be given back to you when they teach you in various programs. So they carry out research in 12 research groups. So that is the faculty research groups. So out of them, the staff members, so we have 27 PhD holders, as the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned. So they will be teaching 1,400 students in the faculty. So out of them, so we have more than 100 staff members. So out of them, 50 are actually having the postgraduate qualifications. So we have the professors. Out of the 27 PhD holders, we have professors working full-time, 15 professors working full-time in the Faculty of Engineering. So we are actually, these are the full-time staff that we are engaging. So they are available for you from 8:30 to 5 o'clock every day. So they are the full-time staff. So in addition to this full-time staff, so we have the 15 plus professors from the other universities or from the other international universities coming and teaching, engage in teaching. So in addition to that, we have the industry experts. So we have a close link with the industry. So we get them their services for the offering of the certain modules, certain parts of modules on the demand. So we have the 15 industry collaborations, as I mentioned before. So they are on top of that, the research programs that we are having with the industry. So we have the transfer programs, that is 10 transfer programs, transfer pathways. That is, you can study with us for first 2 years. So we are articulating we have articulations with the other universities. So they accept you for the third year of their studies, of their undergraduate program. And so if I want to elaborate on the specializations, so we have civil engineering. We want to elaborate on the specializations. So we have civil engineering, mechanical engineering, materials engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and mechanical engineering in mechatronics specialization. So under the departments of engineering, so we have these 5 degree programs that we offer. So earlier I introduced the heads of departments of these programs. And we have actually, all these programs are University Grant Commission approved programs. So we can have, we offer them our own degrees. In addition to that, we have the foreign degree programs, especially with the LJMU, that is Liverpool Chownmores University, UK, Ireland University in the United Kingdom. So in collaboration with them, we offer the quantitative surveying degree program. So in addition to that, we have we offer the degree programs in collaboration with Curtin University, Australia. And also, very recently we started collaborating 2+2 engineering trans options available with the University of Queensland, Australia. So we have the excellent lab facilities as mentioned by the Deputy Vice Chancellor earlier. So we have excellent lab facilities in the faculty. So we have all the lab facilities required to run an undergraduate program. So, the department's heads will actually elaborate you on the facilities, lab facilities available with the departments. So once they meet you on 17th of October. So I'm not going to elaborate on that. So as Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned, and also the Chancellor mentioned that, so we are actually having a good feedback from the international community, and also the national community, and also the international professional bodies. So these are some of the awards that we won by participation of the international competition, national competitions, and international professional bodies. As Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned, so we have the SLIIT event. So we want to produce well-rounded graduates. So we don't want to produce just engineers and quantity surveyors, but we want to build the good citizens of this country. So according to that, we want to actually build basically we want to develop the extracurricular activities in you. So we had the SLIIT Got Talents event, as Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned earlier. So that was held on 2nd of October at BMICH by the Faculty of Engineering student community. And so we had the RoboFest, so that is organized by the staff and the students of the Faculty of Engineering. So in this particular auditorium, we had the RoboFest ceremony, closing and opening ceremony on 26th of September this year, physically. So we had the other various academic and musical programs, and especially the SLIIT will provide you the other events that are basically Kalanetram, sports, and SLIIT Freshers Day, and Vasanta Modara, and so on. So there are many events organized by the SLIIT and the faculty. So we want you to engage in them and become a well-rounded graduate at the end of 3 years or 4 years' time. So in addition to that, we have the SLIIT International Conference on Engineering and Technology. So we started this year. So that is organized by the students and the staff. So we want you to engage in that, especially in your final year of study. So in addition to that, as Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned, so we have the other events that are organized, especially the sports event that are actually, you can be participate in that. And these are some of the pride positions of our products of our faculty. So I have selected actually 3 categories I can divide. So the people work in Sri Lanka. For example, Sapumal Rupasinghe and Binura Pereira, so they are working in Sri Lanka. And the other category is the category of students who are pursuing their higher studies in abroad. Randula, Achini, Situm, and Chaturangiri are some of the examples. So there are many more examples of that category and previous category as well. So the other category, the third category is the people who are working abroad. Sampath Jayalat and Jayasankar Ranavira are the 2 examples I have put here. So because the SLIIT degrees are recognized by the worldwide through the international accords, so we could actually work to any of the institutions with the higher degree institutions in the world with the SLIIT qualifications, and also the SLIIT professional qualification. So we want to see you here in 3 years if you are following a quantity surveying degree program, and 4 years if you are following a 4-year engineering program. So we don't want to have you leave behind or left behind by your batch. So we want to we offer, as previous speakers mentioned, so we have not delayed the graduation of any of you. Any of the students we have graduated, basically enrolled so far. So we want to see you here in this auditorium in 3 years or 4 years' time at the graduation ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Next up on our agenda is the address by Mr. Yashas Malawarachi, Director of Academic Affairs. Mr. Yashas Malawarachi is an electrical engineering graduate from the University of Moratuwa and has obtained an MBA in information technology from the same university. He has over 22 years of experience in the field of IT and has specialized in the areas of software project management, business analysis, software design, and development and systems integration. He is a certified project management professional of the Project Management Institute USA and also a professional member of the British Computer Society. He started his career as a systems engineer at the Computing Services Center and later joined SLIIT in 1999. At SLIIT, he has held positions of senior systems analyst and head of software engineering services. He is a senior lecturer attached to Faculty of Computing and currently holds the position of Director Academic Affairs of SLIIT. I would like to call upon Mr. Yashas Malawarachi, Director Academic Affairs, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic of SLIIT, Professor Saman Telakasiri, Dean Faculty of Engineering, Professor Chulantha Kulasekara, Associate Dean Faculty of Engineering, Heads of Department, members of the academic and non-academic staff, parents and dear students. So let me also join the previous speakers in welcoming you to SLIIT and also welcome to the Faculty of Engineering. Today is a very important day in your life because today marks a significant milestone in your life. Starting from today, for the next 3 to 4 years, you will be working towards your graduation, and the kind of commitment and dedication that you show will define your future. So it is really important that you put your best effort in the next 3 to 4 years. After this inauguration, during the next 3 days, we will have an orientation program, a general orientation program scheduled for you, and you will be contacted via email and will be informed about the session that is arranged for you. And of course, then starting from 17th onwards, you will have the faculty orientation and the academic program. During the general orientation program, we have 2 main items. One is the campus navigator, which will introduce the campus to you. We will show you the way around the campus, where the faculty is and where the other services, from where the other services could be obtained. And also during this orientation session, key people who are providing various services will talk to you and explain you in detail about the services offered relating to your registration, student services, IT services, and so on. Some of the key people that you will meet, first we have Mrs. Dunishka Ratugama, Senior Manager Registry, Mrs. Ranmini Unantanna, Senior Manager Student Services, and also our Doctor, SLIIT Medical Officer, Dr. Dhananjaya Bulatwatta, SLIIT Librarian, Mrs. Pushpamala Pereira, and Dr. Rekha Athidia, our Student Counselor. We also provide some additional benefits to all our students. When you become students of SLIIT, you will be eligible to receive Microsoft Office 365 genuine licenses. You will receive, each and every one of you will receive 5 licenses to install Office 365 in your personal computer or the laptop. And not only that, we will also provide 1 TB storage from Microsoft OneDrive and also 5 TB storage from Google Drive. You will be given an email account. Now, all this time you have been communicating with us through your personal email, and you will be given an email address from SLIIT, and it will read as your student ID at my.sliit.lk. And you can use this email account to communicate with us for all official matters. And this email account, of course, is going to be valid even after your graduation. And we also offer a number of services, so let me go through these services in brief. The first one that I'm going to introduce to you is the SLIIT Student Support. Now, this will be the main contact point between you and the student administration. By visiting support.sliit.lk, you can access this service. You will be given access to the service, and of course, will be given more details about how to use this. Any matter relating to your registrations or your exam results or any other concern that you may have, you can communicate with us by raising a ticket in this support help desk. And our student services agents will be in touch with you the moment you raise a ticket using this support system. In the event you are unable to use the system or access the system for some reason, we also have a hotline available, which is 754-4910. Again, you can contact our student services agents. And if you want to meet them physically, the student services is located in the level 1 of the main building, and some of you may have already visited that area during your enrollment, and you can talk to them in person. And we also have an English help desk located in the level 2 of the main building. The main purpose of this is to provide you assistance for those who are having difficulties in English language. Most of you would have studied in Sinhala or Tamil during your school days, and to start in English medium, it may be difficult for some. So our English language teaching unit, their staff will be available in the English help desk. Whenever you have an issue, you can contact them. And you will also have academic mentors from the faculty, those who are already introduced to you. Any subject-related matter, you can always contact them. It may be the lecturer in charge, the year coordinator, or the head of department, or the dean, and so on. An important service that is also available is the counseling service, headed by Dr. Rekha Athidiya, and also Mrs. Shalindi is also available. Both are clinical psychologists. We see that, especially in the recent past, we see frequent incidents relating to young people due to various problems taking drastic decisions. Now, we have this unit, and whenever you have an issue, it may be something to do with your personal life, or it may be something to do with your studies, or it may be something to do with a breakup of a relationship maybe. Whenever you feel like you want to talk to someone, they are there to help you, and you can get an appointment and meet with them, and they will assist you and guide you to come out of this difficult situation. So before you do anything drastic or take any drastic decision, it is important that you talk to them. And if you need assistance in contacting them, you can talk to the student services, and they will assist you in that matter. We also have the medical center. Dr. Dhananjay Bulatwata is there to provide free consultancy, and also we provide some medicine free of charge to our students. And both these services are available in the level 2 of the main building. We have the career guidance unit, and they organize workshops and seminars by getting down eminent industry professionals. Now, it is really important to engage with the industry, not only focus on the studies, but also to know about what happens in the industry, what are the current trends, and also what are the most sought after skills in the industry. So they come and conduct these workshops and seminars, and it is important whenever the opportunity is given to you to make use of this opportunity. We also hold a career week annually, and we get down companies to SLIIT, and this is mainly targeting towards the final year students, and they come and interview our students. And if you are good enough, you are offered employment opportunities then and there. We had the career week a couple of weeks ago, and there were many students who got employment opportunities. And sometimes companies contact us asking for students who are studying, say, electrical engineering or mechanical engineering, and they are ready to provide them with some employment opportunities while studying. So you can make use of these opportunities. Whenever we receive such opportunities, we publish them in the Career Guidance webpage, and you can apply directly and make use of such opportunities that are available to our students. Well, talking about sports, we have more than 15 different sports available, and we provide the required facilities and infrastructure for you to do these sports. The physical education unit, again, located in the level 2 of this building, and it is really important that you, again, take part in at least one of the sports. We organize tournaments here, and also we participate in tournaments organized by other universities and higher education institutes. Our students have even participated in overseas international tournaments in Malaysia and have won a number of accolades. And if you do really well in sports, we have an annual Colors Awards ceremony. And you can win university colors if you do well in sports. You were told about the number of clubs and societies that are available. Again, this is another good opportunity. If you are not so keen on sports, then get engaged in any of these clubs. There are some clubs are, of course, focused on specific subject areas, and some are focused on community service and so on. Not only that, we also have what is called faculty-student community. Now, engineering faculty has Faculty of Engineering student community, and each faculty has a student community of this nature, and combining all these student communities, we have what is called Student Interactive Society. So we do not have student unions, but we have student communities who are actively engaged in organizing various events. Now, your student community organized the SLIIT Got Talent. So similarly, there are a number of events organized by the faculties, and you can also be part of the organizing team of those events. To tell you a bit about the financial support or the scholarship opportunities available, we select A-level top performers and provide them with scholarships. We have a very special scholarship scheme. If you are in the top 3, island rank top 3 of any A-level stream, then you are given a full tuition fee waiver. And if you are in the 4th or the 5th position of the bioscience stream, mathematics stream, or the commerce stream, again you are given a full tuition fee waiver. In addition to that, we also offer scholarships for A-level, those who have obtained A-level 3As. So there are 2 main areas we focus on in offering scholarship. One is the academic performance, and the other is the sports and extracurricular activities. When you join SLIIT, and if you perform really, really well in your academic semester, say for example, if you obtain A's for all your subjects, every semester we consider the students of all the faculties, and the top 1% is given a full scholarship to study the next semester. The next 2% is given half scholarships. So the number of scholarship opportunities are much larger in the academic semester performance-based scholarship scheme. So this is again a really good opportunity to all of you, and this is done to encourage our students to perform better. And of course, we have, as I said, we have the scholarships based on sports and extracurricular activities. If you have done exceptionally well in sports while schooling or as a student of SLIIT, if you do really, really well, then we consider those achievements also to award scholarships. And there are a number of companies who have partnered with us to provide scholarships, companies like IFS, LOLC, BOC, and so on. And when they partner with us, of course, they identify a group of students who provide them with internships and also provide them with some allowance for working in those companies while paying the tuition fee of the student. So there are special arrangements for the selected students. These scholarships are also available, and these are announced from time to time for you to apply. The number of services that I mentioned before, most of the services are made available online. To start with, the learning management system. We call it the course web. Now, this is a service that you will be using throughout your studies. All the course material will be available in the learning management platform, and all your assignments will be submitted through this platform. We also have a unique facility given only to SLIIT students, that is the lecture recording system. We call it EduScope. All the lectures will be recorded and uploaded to the platform, and even if you miss a lecture, you will be able to listen to the lecture again. And if you want to listen to a lecture again before your examinations, you can do that. So this was really helpful during the pandemic period and also during the difficult period that we had due to fuel crisis. The library e-services, librarian will meet with you during the orientation session to explain you in detail. And the next important thing is the student portal. That is your portal actually. That contains all your information. You will be given access to your student portal, and you will be able to register for the upcoming semester, see your results in the examinations that you have completed, and also access various other services. You have already accessed this service actually when you enrolled with us. You submitted your application online, so that is actually part of the student portal. Now that you are registered, you will be given access to all these platforms, and during the orientation session, you will be given explanation in detail as to how to use these facilities. We also operate student shuttle services from few of the popular destinations. We have buses coming from Kolpiti, Nigambu, Jayala, and also from Panadura. So if you are from around that area, you can use these facilities. Finally, previous speakers mentioned about this timely graduation of SLIIT students. This is a promise that we have been able to keep all this time, and we are determined to keep that promise for all of you as well. So in order to do that, we need to maintain very good discipline. SLIIT is very serious about student discipline, and without your support, we cannot achieve this. So we want you to maintain good discipline both inside as well as outside campus, because you are our brand ambassadors. So you represent SLIIT inside and also outside. The SLIIT student rule book is available on course web, and when you have access, please go through the rule book and get to know about the rules and regulations of the institute. So with that, I will conclude my presentation, and I would like to wish you all the very best, and I hope you will enjoy your stay at SLIIT. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And with that, we reach today's proceedings ending. And before concluding today's session, I would like to leave you with some announcements from the organizers. The first announcement is for the students themselves. Please check your provided personal emails for the orientation program timetables. It will contain your schedule, so please attend to it and duly attend your university sessions regarding the orientation. And the second announcement is for everyone who is gathered here. You will be escorted through the exits to your refreshments, where you can produce the token that you received earlier to receive your refreshments. And right after that, if anyone is willing to partake in extracurricular activities during your studying at SLIIT, please visit the stalls that have been prepared for you right outside the auditorium in the open space area at the entrance of Faculty of Computing. And that's all the announcements I have for you now. And to conclude today's session, As you all set out on the incredible journey that will help to shape the thinkers, professionals, citizens, and difference makers, we want all of you to know that the entire SLIIT community is here to support, guide, and encourage you as you commit to study here and reach greater heights. Welcome to SLIIT. Please rise and stand in attention for the National Anthem.
Apa hadapi